And how's everyone doing today? I know this is a little different than what I normally do. Normally I am not streaming on Saturdays. But well, yeah, I just realized I forgot to set my game capture to the right game. Give me just a second. I am a streamer. I promise. um Ghosty and I, as you can see him dancing in the background on my screen, we are working on. Hey, thank you for the follow, RDS2K 2477 underscore two. How you doing? Um, yeah, I see it. It looks like you're trying to walk like an Egyptian with one hand. Yeah, no, that. I mean, half the time they don't work when you're standing up. So yeah. Um, we are working. We are working from a pre-spawn base. We are building we are building the a fleet. We attempting to build a fleet. Yes. Occasionally I do like some automation with scripts. RDSTK. Um, that's it's not really the focus of what of this world that we're working on, but I do occasionally like to do some automation. It's fun. Yeah. Yeah, we realized that we spend a lot of like two-thirds of our runs on Space Engineers, our attempts at playing are just spent stuck to the planet trying to build up without and be satisfied with what we've built up. So this time we're starting on a pre-gen space base. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna yeah, we wanted to start we wanted to get off planet for once. Actually play in space instead of just on planet. And yeah, I do know about grid communication. You know, I think we're decent at that. Oh, there's new mod coming out on the workshop. Nice. Action relays are always fun to work with. They're a little challenging to work with, but they're fun. Yeah. Yeah, there's a good bit of remodeling coming our way. We have the bare minimum basics except for yeah. Yeah, we've got a stockpile of food instead of actual food production. But overall, let me just fly out here. We've got us a decent little starter base. Starter for what we're doing at least. And while yes, he spawned this in, he found it in the world before he spawned it in. Yeah. It was a floating base that he basically relocated. But I mean, to be fair, that's you and your obsession with playing on Omicron there. I'm not saying it isn't, but you do seem to have a bit of an obsession with playing on it. Yeah, stealth missiles are fun. I think we've done too many of those, have we, Ghost? Stealth missiles. Oh, nice. So, yeah, he's telling me about an expansion to the expansion mod to the an upcoming expansion mod to the laser antenna and action relay system. Yeah. All right. So I think first first point of business is we need a freaking miner, don't we? Yes, that's we have a few quality of life, so that's pretty much it. Extremely, like hilariously, like compared to what we normally run. Right, I suppose it would help if I add some materials. I don't have materials yet. Did you? Yeah. Did we test and find out if the Prototech one can make regular stuff? Because yeah, nope, it cannot. All right. Well, it looks like then it looks like what we will be doing is going out and mining some stone to get us some, to get us or do you have enough for an assembler in there? Hey, Tiny. Yeah, now today's not bunnies, although I will say this. On my birthday, April 7th, I will be doing a cooking stream with me wearing bunny ears. And we'll be making carrot cake. So that'll be fun. All right. Were you able to get an assembler online, or do I need to? All right. Well, then let me. Yep, we do. Good job. Yeah. All right. Yep. And I just gotta find an actual. All this is piped together, right? All right. Yeah. The challenge here is there's no port access. Oh, you piped it all into there. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. Now. Sweet. Sweet. Let me just throw down a yeah, you forgot that there we go. All right. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Looking to get the to get started. Nah, yeah. Yep. Just looking to put down the conveyor. Yeah, let's try to keep ooh, the hmm, it's not making computers. It is missing silicon. Is that the one you didn't put in there? Oh yeah, those are wafers. All right. So what you're saying is I need to go grab some stone real quick. All right, cool. There we go. There we go. All right. Mm, nah, it's all good. You know what? I just realized they probably can't hear you. Sorry
Yes,
about
you're
that.
talking to yourself, going crazy.
Well, I mean, I always do that.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like I'm just letting
Yeah.
colorful language fly.
Eh, it, in the more
Character
family friend
detecting.
in the
Please
more
no.
family friendly games, I try to monitor my language, but it's space engineers. Things get blown up, things get shot. If I was worried about language here, we'd have a problem.
Yeah.
That's not encouraging, but they is pointing it out.
All right. So
All right,
starting from the top.
so what do we want for our first for our first for our first miner? How do we want to do this?
Well, if I'm being completely honest,
Do we want to just go for a quick and dirty
we're
single drill, or
are you wanting to get stone, or are you wanting to just go straight down to the fuck planet are we sitting around?
uh, uh,
Europa. Good God. Do you want to? Are we mining stone, or do you want to go straight to Europa? If you're doing straight to Europa, we're going to need a hydrogen ship. And
yeah, I'm thinking let's get a space miner going. Just a quick and dirty space miner going, and then build one for then build a ship to go planet to planet surface. You know,
right,
that way we have one for space operations and we have one for planetary. Because let's be honest, we really don't want to be bringing stone up from the planet. We have asteroids for that.
I'll think that thankfully we won't be doing that because it's Europa, and I think there's like what 50 to 100 meters of it that's just ice
Yep,
before you even get the stone.
yep. All the more reason to have a planetary one there.
Might see about building a hydrogen refueling station down there.
That,
'Cause I don't
that
this
is
this
probably
asteroid
smart.
was already here, so I don't know if there's even ore on this thing. If you want to build an ore detector and find out.
Ooh, that is a good point. Probably should do that. All right, yeah. Let me grab an ore detector and set that up. Ore detector. Those are beacons, not detectors. Gotta hate how I can
I'm
never
I
find
am
anything.
I am not going to queue up. I'm not going to queue up gravity components, medical components, or explosives.
Um,
So we'll,
yeah. Let me just slap an ore detector, the Type 2 on here, or on top of everything.
yeah. I think all I got to do is. Oh, it's not. Those detector components.
Yeah, I need
I have. That's the next thing. That's the
20
next thing I'm queuing up.
20 detector components for it, and I also need to go grab steel plate if I even want to place it down. So I need to get oxygen.
There are bottles in the front. We just got to get them to the oxygen tank or the oxygen bottle.
Yeah. Well,
They're next to. They're
it's
next to
it's
the.
more a case I need to get in oxygen because I got 23% left.
Right. I was saying they're in the.
Energy
They're
low.
next cargo container next to the med bay.
Yeah.
Ignore the foo bar that's also in that container.
Mhm.
Uh,
Situation normal, all left up. Like, all right, let's go. Let's get the detector put up and find out exactly how screwed we are on ores.
okay. All right. Oh, shit. Oh, you didn't. No.
Who,
Oh,
me?
you already. No, no.
I was like,
More
what'd I
so
do?
this. More no. This system. More so the system, not you.
Ah, I
Uh,
mean, it's the system. What do we expect? It's going to screw up on us.
yeah.
All right. I have a detector. The detector queued up. If you wanna push the components and motors to the front of the queue. So we can get
Right
that running
now.
sooner. And the computers. Also, I have to remember to not spend time floating when I don't need to.
Right. These are computers.
Yeah, but we're playing Space Engineers today. We're working on designs for an entire fleet. You know,
Yes.
It's
And
it
that some.
is what we're attempting to do, but we're doing it in survival, so it feels a lot more legit. So we're actually setting up the infrastructure we'll need to build before we start.
So,
Uh,
an- Kira, an idea I did have about when we're building these ships. Usually, when I build them, I try to build the core systems first, and
yeah,
kind of shape it out that way, and then greeble it with armor. What
yeah.
if we laid out? We have a vast amount of what do they call it? The hallways and the tubes and the pathway
Oh yeah,
that
there's
are
so many.
sealed blocked.
You thinking you want
What if we
you think you want
incorporate
to
that
build the
as
interior first?
yes,
Ooh,
because then
that
that way we would know for a fact that it's
I think the
airtight.
biggest challenge on doing that will be the smallest of the large grid ships.
Well, the smallest ones we could forego as much of an
Well, no,
interior.
we need at least a single corridor to the cockpit and
Yes, yes, yes. That's what
a
I'm saying.
pair of beds. But that's
Yes.
it. You know,
What is that ship? It's it's one of my favorite Keen ships just because it's nice and compact and versatile. It's the ship that drops you off when you're doing the Frostbite DLC.
ooh,
It's that yellow ship. The sleeping area for it is very, very nice and compact. And I think the majority of it is almost entirely made out of the what do you call it? Those interior half blocks, walkway blocks and stuff. It's like no actual armor or key
a bit of a
components.
skeleton ship.
Yeah, but then they, excuse me, but then they greebled around it.
Hmm. That might be interesting. All right. All right. I got the detector built. I need to get. Oh wait, I forgot. We've got build vision, so I can do that down up here. Um, Set the range, max. There we go. Broadcast using antennas on. All right. you should be able to see any that in a minute or two they should show up. You know how it is with the
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I was trying to find something in the systems.
the if there are any ores on this one, it should show up soon.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I finally got into where I found the oxygen bottle. It was named something freaking weird.
Really?
Yes.
That's a little weird. I suppose that would be a good example of it. But yeah, I think yeah, for my birthday for sure, I want to make a carrot cake. Don't know what else we'll cook that day, but definitely a carrot cake for sure. Might be fun to cook. Oh, looks like we are out of iron already. We are out of iron ingots, so
Well, we can scrap. We can break down some of the the steel plates then.
yeah. Well, I was gonna just come out to this outside of the asteroid and mine a little bit, throw it in the refinery.
I don't know if that's going to do much, simply because of the refinery that we do have.
I mean,
Well, it's nice to know that that glitch is still working.
what?
Your inventory is full.
Yeah, no, it does happen.
It just I got the audible sound and it flashed on my screen
Really?
from you.
God, I forgot that was a thing that happened. All right, yeah, so the Prototech refinery did grab it and start refining it at least.
Yeah, but the thing is, because of what is queued up and the quantities of it, we may not get what we need out of it just yet. So
I specifically needed the small steel tubes, and I was able to get those. I shifted things around to get them.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. So we've got our oxygen and everything's. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm sitting in the background over here trying to get everything sorted and organized.
Yeah,
because our bottles weren't getting filled.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just frustrating.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there's me trying to get a basic space miner up and running. All right, where is my O2H2? My brain is farting out on where things are.
Okay.
And I've got the hiccups, which isn't helping.
You know, the other reason I really like this. Ooh. Let me grab some steel plates. I want to help you real quick with this.
Ooh, it's large steel tubes. It's blue balling me now.
Well, no. That's not what I mean. If you back up from this, and you see how it's laying, it's kind of cockeyed and tilted.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely cockeyed because
give me a quick sec. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was bouncing.
Yes. What I'm doing will make sense to you. Unlock it. Also, I don't have access to this.
Really? Oh, right. Because all right. Where I'm switching lock now. Ready?
Yeah. I hope that shouldn't. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. Now back up. Shit. Ah. Just gonna stand right here.
And lock. That's better, at least.
Yeah, I had to get a little bit better at doing that on my game
On
because I don't have
Omicron.
access.
Yeah.
Well, not well. Yeah, actually, that too. Because I ended up throwing my my only survival kit with Oz scrap on down a 100 meter, no, almost 100 meter long shaft, flight of stairs, and it survived.
Isn't that why you're it's currently underground still?
No, no, I wanted it down there.
Yeah,
I
but
just had I had
you weren't
I
ready
had to
for
be
it to be
careful
down
about.
there.
No, no, no. No, I was.
All right. So I gotta go out for more iron. I need more stone.
Uh,
I went out the
okay.
wrong side.
What do
I
we, what do we
already
need? Those. Why does it still say access denied?
I didn't I have to say it to faction set
Oh,
faction access still. I'll do that when I get back.
okay. Is that large or small? That is. Uh, once we
Oh,
start getting the. What's up?
Tiny, if you're still here, have you ever played Hollow Cure?
Inventory full.
I have to ask because there technically is, a bunny
Ugh.
type character on it. So, Pecora's on there. Also it's basically Vampire Survivors but with VTubers. So
Now, are we just trying to get this thing functional, or
I'm just kind of trying to get a minimalist space miner up and running.
um,
Just something that'll let us. Oh, dude, it's free. It's free on Steam. HoloCure is definitely worth a playthrough. It's a roguelike also, but
ooh,
pretty
you know
fun.
what we might, you know what we could queue up right now?
What?
Better tools.
Yeah, it's HoloLive, so that you start out with only the EN Gen 1 unlocked, but it's it's pretty easy to get the in-game currency. It's pretty much just running levels will get you the in-game currency necessary to roll the gacha and unlock more pretty easily. Yeah, it's fun. There's like 5 levels plus 4 of them have hard difficulty versions, and the later levels and the hard difficulty versions actually take some of the boss stuff takes keys from Final Fantasy 14 for for note for markers. Plus it's a vampire survivor like that, with bullet hell aspects. Oh, dude, it is fun. It is fun. Unfortunately, it's not multiplayer. It would be better if it would be awesome if it was multiplayer, but it's not. All right. Right. I need. Yeah, Ghosty here wants to drag me into some Vampire Survivors at some point.
I haven't even played Vampire Survivors in like almost 6 months myself.
Well,
So
I said at some point. I didn't say soon.
yeah,
All right. Yeah. Free always makes it worth at least checking out. That is a true thing. All right. Just need a quick and dirty cockpit for this. I have an O2H2 on the front, so as long as we can find somewhere for ice up here, we'll be able to at least breathe and produce hydrogen.
oh hell, yeah. I wish the window for I wish the window for the assembler was a little bit bigger. That way I can move shit around a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
Do you want
All right. Looks like
Kira? This is Kira. This is space base only, right?
yes.
ion.
Yeah. But we still need oxygen, so
Right.
just means we'll be able to throw only one or two hundred ice in there, and plenty of survivability. Um, I suppose we actually need to get a battery on the back now instead of later. Then
Yeah.
what are we thinking? Two standard batteries and a freaking solar panel on top for emergency charge.
Uh. Yes.
I mean, we need to be able to just turn it to the sun and let it ride if the battery goes down for some reason.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. That's fair.
Yeah, especially since we're pure ion. Always make sure you have a way to charge with ion.
I don't know why, but the phrase "never go full ion" just popped in my head.
I mean, it's justifiable.
There.
Yeah, I'm just putting one drill on the front for a start. For a start off.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Energy low.
Still don't have access to.
Yeah. Let me.
Any of. No, I can get into that.
If I can get the cockpit done, I'll be able to make the whole thing at once accessible to faction.
Make this damn thing the very last. We don't. Ooh, no, we do need we need those up front.
What is it? All right, yeah.
The thruster components.
Oh, those are going to be a challenge, actually.
Oh, we have a little bit of platinum stuff. So.
Yeah. All right, I made the connector share with faction.
Okay.
And the cockpit is share with faction, so looks like.
Do you want it vertical or do you want it horizontal?
What, the drill?
Yes.
Horizontal.
Ooh, well, good thing we have this. Ooh, maybe that's what we should have. Build a couple passenger seats along the sides of this room. That way we can just charge up real quick.
You know what? I should have said vertical. Because then we'd be able to make it three drills wide without having to.
Well,
do much
we
work.
can. Well, yeah, we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna reconfigure for vertical. Also, it's nice to see that you chose the same one I did and went for the Type 2.
That's why I was asking.
So much better.
Oh yeah,
Type 2 looks so much better than the original one. Yeah, that way we'll be able to. My only concern is the ion thrusters might interfere if we make it wider.
Oh no. I can move this one that's right here. I just put it up here or something, and then we can just snake it down around this way and go right into it.
All right, I'll get started on the power. I'll get the power built. All right, I gotta rearrange things in the production queue again. Ooh, you don't have solar cells, solar panel, solar battery queued up.
Did I not queue those?
Apparently
I
not.
could have swore I did. No, I was going to. Then I got sidetracked with something.
All right, got them at least.
Oh,
the power cells. I've got power.
Yeah.
I've got the power cells queued up, and they're not building
Oh yeah, no, we're out of iron.
again. All right.
Tally ho! Ooh.
I've been going just around the corner.
I have kind of a stupid idea that might be really funny if it works. What if we build a medium cargo container and had a couple things, basically turn it into a wheelbarrow? You and I are the things that make it move.
Oh God. I mean, it's viable since gravity is involved.
You mean not involved?
Inventory full.
No, on planet gravity isn't. On the station itself, gravity is involved.
Yeah, but the gravity wouldn't have an effect on that grid unless we put a artificial mass block on it.
Which wouldn't be that hard. Well, in the gravity
Prior
components,
gravity
yeah.
component, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we wouldn't
Inventory
want
full.
that because then it would just drop. We want to float freely.
Oh, did you?
I'm just throwing the stone straight into the back of the cargo container in here.
Yeah, and trying to get these power
Inventory
cells
full.
done so I can get the batteries charging.
I'm glad I did that just before you finished building that. Ooh, that reminds me. There's not an H2O2
Remember, there
engine.
is a side port over here.
Yes.
All right, and you put a
Okay, cool.
gyro on here already.
Yeah, I've got 2 gyros.
All right.
Oh, sweet lord.
Yeah, I'm getting these gyros built.
Okay, do forgive me.
And Tiny, just so you know, there is a big update to it coming sometime this year.
I have turned all of the queue system off,
All right.
so I'm gonna go through and clear it out, and then we'll just. Oh,
All right, we gotta.
what are
What are we waiting on?
if I can get this thing? If we get one of those gyros built,
They're both
we can
built.
move that. We can move that thing immediately.
Yeah, they're both built.
All right, I just got to get this load of stone over there, and then we can get 6 of the
Inventory
thrusters
full.
going,
All right,
and
yeah,
then we just use this thing.
yeah, I'll get another load of stone while you're doing that because God knows we probably won't be able to.
Here we go. All right, 1 thruster. Oh shit!
Inventory full.
I just need lift and horizontal.
Do we have any ice on the base?
I don't think so. But there is an oxygen bottle. There's an oxygen tank on here, so if you just set.
That's not a tank. That's a generator.
It has to be a tank because it's not Nate. Hang on, let me fix that.
I built the generator. Is what I'm saying.
No, I get that. There is an oxygen tank on here, but it's named something freaking weird. So there's an oxygen bottle on the base itself that we can just refill this thing from if we put a small bottle on here.
What?
If we put a small oxygen tank on this
All right,
vehicle,
yeah. Let me
it'll be fine.
let me throw one on then. Where is it? Logistics. Small oxygen tank.
Forward, left, right, up, down.
And of course, I don't have the
Other-
steel plate necessary. It's always how it is. You go to build something and you just don't have the material to place it. All right. Oxygen tank is on the ship. It is filling, so you should be able to breathe. You should be able to breathe in there.
Yep, we're good.
That dropped like a brick.
It didn't drop. It got sucked in by this thing. So let's.
That's the That's the standard. Yeah. You need a little more lift on it first, I suppose.
Oh no. I got enough. I just need to. I got to turn down the damn. So the detector or the connector on the base is
Oh, we don't
strength.
have a.
Now it's 0.
All right, we actually don't have a detector on the ship yet.
We're just getting stoned.
True, but it would be nice. It would be nice to see from there.
I mean, we don't even have lights on this thing yet.
Yeah, true. It is super minimalist just for
Yep.
at the moment. You going to fill it up? Yep, wrong door.
All right, so I can go ahead and I can get this thing finished if you want to start laying out like the shipyard.
Yeah, the first shipyard.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll grab a pile of steel.
Yeah, for once, I am
start on that.
For once, I am nothing but a dockhand.
Which, at least until we start the actual building stage.
I swear it's an injustice. They gonna come take our jobs.
I heard bouncing. Good over there?
Oh, I'm fine. Just smacking the drill head into the ground.
How much of this do we want to be oxygenated, or do we not care about that?
We shouldn't need that.
All right.
It's the focal points of the ship.
Fair enough.
I think the biggest thing is going to be just getting the
and finding a location to run a conveyor from. Well, no,
oh dear
one.
God, I'm trying to figure out why this is going. You set the block inventory to ×5, didn't you?
Yeah, just like you said to.
No, I set the player character to ×5. I leave the block inventory as it is so we don't overload it. This thing is holding. We may not need another miner for anything out here.
I mean, do you have? Did you build a gravel already?
I couldn't find it. I granted I was only using the I
found it right away. Gravel sifter.
That's what I was saying. I wasn't using the G menu. I was using the console menu.
Fair enough. Ghost, they really used a top piston part to cover up the conveyor junction out here.
Yes.
I did not expect it to look that good. But I am gonna remove that so we can tap off of there to run, so we're not having to fly around for the for materials.
Yeah.
Just makes sense.
In a minute, we won't need materials.
At least not for a while. Knowing our luck, if we ignore getting materials, we will run out.
All right, I have an absurd amount of stone on me now. Coming back in.
Oh, lungs. Runes, don't do that to me.
Back up, girl. There we go. Okay. Oh, dear God. What is that thing at? 2.1 million liters. Holy hell.
Yeah, we might have to put down another two,
The,
another
oh, no,
two large cargos.
there's four. There's one on the base originally, and then I added 3 more.
Really?
We do not need. I didn't realize.
I mean, to be fair,
Did
we're gonna
am
need a
I
lot of
tripping?
materials.
Did it
I
just
mean,
inhale all of that?
the Prototech reactor runs like a.
Holy
The
shit!
Prototech refinery refines like a moduled regular one. It's like 500%.
Yeah, yeah. We've got nearly 6K iron now, and it just instantly inhaled that shit, and that was tens of thousands of liters of stone.
Yep. The Prototech refinery is a little BS. It's a 500% speed
I
and
I
production
might
bonus, I think.
I might be able to get away with building us a Bob now.
Start by moving the construction components to the lead of the build pattern. Because construction components
Oh,
will be able to get messy.
I removed the whole build thing so we can lay it out. How I'll get that. However, we're building by hand right now.
All right.
Where I'd kind of like to have Bob as close to the dock or the.
I mean,
Right, there.
if you want to remove the connector and replace
No.
that corner with a T, so you can put Bob underneath it.
Nope. We're good. I got a spot right here.
Fair enough. All right. Yep.
All right, chat. Start up a death counter for how many times we crash into each other.
Only count when somebody actually dies. Sad thing is, we both know that'll be 6 or 7 times each.
As long as I know where you're at.
Well, the whole point of us having the freaking, our antennas on is we should be able to tell that. It's just a matter of paying attention.
No. That's what I like. If I know you're working over by the dock, I'm going to avoid the dock area at all costs.
I feel like you're throwing the shade there.
I am not. I will actually own up to my own. Why the fuck are you telling? You tell me that it was you. Thank you, Bill Planner.
All right, so the first one's got to be 30, right?
Yes. Now we have absolutely no prior knowledge of what kind of a design or shape. All we know is like our height, width, and length. That is all we've got going on.
And the fact that the very first ship should be AA focused in this case. All right. The bar I am making is going to be since I am making is going to be slightly longer than 30 by like 3
Oh yeah, no,
blocks.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, we've got one Bob. We've got two Bobs. Now, before I turn them on, let me. All right, because I'm going to be actively working on the miner to help keep it supplied. Blah, 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 blah. Right. At the moment, I'm turning the assembler off just to get this list built. Construction components. How many do you think we're gonna need?
I'd
Because
rather
I don't want to have a huge number.
I'd
That
want to
way, it just
keep like 1,000 in stock because it gets used on a lot of things.
okay. Set to 1,000. Girders. I'm only doing about only do 200 because there's not too many things, but it's still something that gets used. Metal grids. 150. Interior plates, 1,000. Steel plates, 1,000. That's always been a really solid number to use. Small steel tubes, 250. Or no, let's do
I'd say
100. That
I was gonna say 500 because they're used in a lot of things too.
well, I was thinking about having them
To be
not
fair,
not having.
they're mostly Greeble stuff and rather and
Well,
Cosmo things.
the reason I was saying 150 of those was because it's enough that we can build with. You can build most blocks that need them, but also it's low enough that it will not just sit at the front and just bog everything
Yeah,
down. It'll just
yeah,
keep on
true,
cycling through.
true. All right. Uh, did you say you were turning on you were turning on Bob or?
Bob is off and the assemblers are off right now until I get this queue laid out.
All right. I am how much how many iron plates are available at least?
There should be like just shy of 500, if not 500 right now.
Oh. It says there's 1,000 actually.
Cool, then it was able to complete that.
Right. I'm taking like 600 of them to start welding up the square. I'm not going to do it for height. I figure doing it for height will be kind of pointless. At least for the smaller ones.
Right, right.
This is ugly. I'm going to work on something better for the later ones, but because this is our quote unquote baby's first shipyard, this will work fine.
Okay.
How many assemblers do we have running? We should
We
probably
only have one, but the reason
we should
the
probably
thing
get a
is,
second one dedicated to Bob.
uh,
That way,
I'm gonna have,
if we
I'm,
need to tap into stuff for like tools and stuff like that, we're not interrupting Bob's building queue.
I was wondering what Bob was doing, and yeah, he did that.
What do you do?
And the miner's done.
Hmm?
Um,
Oh, cool.
let me,
Bob's helping.
yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to set Bob's build space to the shipyard. Also, after we get this ship built, we're gonna have to take some time to expand the docking, the docks for it. Or we'll probably, what do you think? Probably be easier to just spread it across the surface of the asteroid for the smaller ones. Just build
I heard.
just build mini platforms for them to, for them to dock, for us to connect or dock them to. They don't necessarily, with just
Oh, You're talking about for
Yeah, for after they're built.
after they're built.
With just a thin
I
line of
mean,
armor plate connecting it to the main body so it receives power.
or provides power, but
Yeah. Yeah, and in the case of the bigger ones, it'll definitely be and provide power. Both know that.
oh yeah, yeah. That I think we'll just have to build that
As we go.
situationally based.
Yeah, that'll be
Energy
that'll be
low.
as we go. You know. Hey, look, we've got it'll be a case of, hey, look, we've got more, another ship. Let's spend some time putting down another docking point.
Yep.
Just refilling my power.
Okay, miner is completely finished. Just need go here, here.
I think Bob
This
is taking offense to me being out here welding.
Well,
Well,
the idea I had behind having two Bobs at the start is one can be helping you, one can be helping me if
Yeah.
as needed, or they'll both be helping us. The
Yeah.
whole entire point of this playthrough is efficiency.
Fair enough.
It's like build it.
Build it, then come.
I have so many things I can say, and most of them are inappropriate.
You're the one who started that one.
uh,
All right. So, Bob is commandeering all the steel plate at the moment, so I can't work on any welding.
yeah, just give me a quick second. Uh,
And yes, chat.
Do you want to take, since the miner's finished, do you want to take it out and I'll get another assembler up? That way we have something else.
It's not quite done over here. We do have some steel plate missing on this one. And it's functional. Yeah.
Jump in real quick. Needs the energy. You know, I'm about to say, like, holy shit, stuff is charging really fast. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, I'm not used to playing with a reactor. What is that? We have gold on this asteroid.
Sweet.
Let's go grab that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm about to fly around and see if it's exposed or whether we're going to have to dive in. And I'm out of the range of being able to see it. But I do not see it exposed. Looks like it's a dive in.
So were you gonna fill up, or do you want me to do that? Run the miner. I'll work on I can work on setting up another assembler.
Yeah, I'll run the miner for a little bit. Get us to try to find and tap into that gold.
Oh shit! I'm gonna smack into this damn wall if I'm not careful. Because it's right at the threshold of where the gravity starts and stops, and if I'm running at full force, it kicks my jetpack on and it eats me into the wall.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Oh wait, I have steel plates on me, don't I? No, I'm out of steel plates. Okay.
Alright. And
What do you want Bob's? Well, let me phrase that. What do you want this
did,
other assembler to
wait,
predominantly make?
we never put an ore detector on the miner.
I'm yeah, yeah, there is. Or did you put
I'm
one on the base?
it's on the base.
Oh, I mean, okay.
Yeah, there's not one on the miner. I'm
Oh
coming back to add one.
shit. Yep. Oh, we are out of everything.
Oh, so let me grab a load of stone then.
Yep.
Let it be known that our 3 drills are turning in opposite directions. One is spinning up, the other 2 are spinning down.
I may or may not have intentionally done that.
Hey, it looks good.
Oh shit. Let me grab some food. Uh. Oh, I did. I just never actually put any in my system.
Good job.
I'm eating steak dinner.
Yeah, I've got spaghetti myself.
It's the carnivore diet for me.
That's hilarious. You're the one saying that.
Yeah. I mean, I had
Because I am
steak
the
for
one.
I
I
had
am the
steak for
one
2 days
living with
straight.
the guy on the carnivore diet.
I have been eating steak for the last 2 days.
Oh, by the way, you got a slow cooker
E- Oh,
at home? You got a slow cooker?
I got a couple of them. Yes.
All right.
I swear to God, if you tell me to slow cook a steak, I might have to jump through this screen and
Dude, you can get
take your man card.
you can get a chuck steak.
Oh, okay,
You
that's
can get a
different. Yeah,
chuck
those need.
steak. Throw one of those in a slow cooker for about 5 hours, like a 3-pounder,
Yeah. Yep.
and
Yep.
just a little bit of oil in the bottom. When you start it, dude, so nice to have. For you know, so nice to be able to just throw a chuck steak in and not have to worry for a little while. You know, if you want to be extra, a little bit of onions and carrots with it.
Well, if you ask Rose, I'm apparently extremely extra.
I mean, that's getting into relationship issues. I don't think either of
No,
us wants to do
no,
that.
no. Actually, no.
I never said
It's
current relationship. I said that's getting
no,
into relationship issues.
no. I mean, like everything I did.
Yeah, like I said, relationship issues.
Like walk through the door. Good morning. How you doing? Just start hollering and shouting. Like, why are you this loud in the morning? Ooh.
All right, I'm coming in with a full load. Not the drill's full, but the
Um,
cargo.
I'm not gonna say a word, and I'm gonna grind these away because this is a shitload of steel plates.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering why you put that 3x3 up there. Just wanted some armoring on it.
It's a 3x3 interior. That's just covering up that port. No, there was there's a line of blast door blocks on the front of the base. I ground them off to be able to finish the assembler.
Fair enough. Well, we just got stone.
Yep. Okay. What do you want? What do you want Bob to? What do you want the second assembler to build?
The second assembler, honestly, let's leave it to Bob for the most part. But but the reason I wanted a second is if we need to clear the queue on one of them to make something specifically, it's not affecting Bob being able to make things. Have
Bob doesn't
Bob,
make things.
well, request things.
Doesn't
Yeah,
request things.
make one the auto queue and the other for us to build on demand for like ammo and stuff like that.
All right, so yeah.
It's just smart to have it's just smart to have an on-demand access, you know? All
No, it is. Well, it's called our assembler, and it's not queued with anything.
right, cool.
Let me put this in here.
All right, and
Ooh, wait, did we build the gravel thing?
no, we never did.
Okay, let me.
It's called the gravel sifter if you
Yep,
search it
got
up.
it. I'm sorry, the fucking fuck.
It's huge.
Oh, no, it's just a regular assembler,
Yeah, I
which
know.
means I can add speed mods to it.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It fucking requires power cells, you bastard.
We have power cells, plenty of them, or at least we did.
Well, that's gonna take care. That should take care of a good chunk of our shit now, because now that's producing small increment. This is the mod that I remember using. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we should have decent power now that all of that's done. Is Bob off, or does this not reach Bob?
This is probably out of the range of Bob.
Okay, that would explain it.
All right. Yeah, Bob is. Bob might be off actually. I don't know if you turned it back on. Yeah.
I never turned Bob.
Yeah, no, it's red right now, so yeah, Bob's off.
No, what?
It's not green
No,
light on top.
they're both on. It's
Oh yeah,
it is
on.
it's missing steel plates and small steel tubes.
Yep.
There goes Bob.
Yep, there it goes. Do I need to head out for another load of stone?
Hit.
Oh, he's trying to finish some stuff on the miner.
Yeah, because it's already consumed that.
Yeah. What? One question.
Yep.
Why did you only put a lift and descent on one side of the ship?
I got sidetracked.
Yeah, it confused me because I was having trouble maneuvering up and down when I was bringing it back in. I was having to hold it down to get the bare minimum out of it. Did you just remove the lift?
No, I removed it down.
Oh. Oh, have we... You know something? Are there batteries on the station?
Yes.
Where? Because I'm not seeing them.
They're either named something weird or they're hidden.
Good point. They do like to hide things. So yeah, it looks like there's only one battery on the entire station.
You want me to work on one over here?
We should probably put 3 or 4 since we've got that many reactors on it. That'll also help with charging any ships. All right. Well, it looks like I am. Oh, right. We wanted to add an ore detector. That's all right.
Yeah, you should be good to go. I just need. You know what? I got a better idea. I'm gonna do this.
I need a steel plate to place down an ore detector.
I have a shitload of stuff in my inventory I need to get rid of.
All right. Yep. Now I can go to my ore detector type 2, max it out. That'll let me see any resources now. God knows we needed that.
All right, I need.
Did we put an antenna on this?
No.
I need an antenna to be able to see what the ore detector is telling me.
When you're not in the cockpit, yes.
Yeah. Well, actually, Will can't.
Back in small steel tubes. All right, Oh, you are working on those.
Okay, good. I can't see the gold.
There's gold in them there hills. Sorry, I had to. That. that.
All right, let's see. Closest I can. Oh, the gold is exposed, and there's 2 patches of it.
Very nice.
Although the second patch is more like a skid mark than an actual patch. All right, I'm gonna go after the skid mark first, because
You get that skid mark.
hold up, I saw it a moment ago. Now I don't see it. There you go. Did I just get skid rowed by gold?
Probably.
I just got jebaited by gold. Damn it.
Oh, right.
Looks like it's a good amount too, because the patch is definitely taller than the ship is long. Unfortunately, it's also really close to our base, so this is not going to respawn.
I mean, you didn't. We don't even have that activated, so.
Yeah, true.
I did put one bob inside the production and power station just to get all that built up as we need. That one really won't have much of an impact on anything.
Right.
Honestly, I don't think I'm not going to bother putting speed modules on the gravel sifter just because it burns through it pretty damn quick as it is.
Yeah, and if we're bringing in actual ores, it'll have even less to do. Like I'm bringing in a good chunk of gold with the stone I'm going to be getting here.
Okay.
At least we'll be able to build rail guns with impunity for a while.
How much uranium do we have?
I said the guns. I didn't say anything about the ammo.
Ah,
I'm saying
sure.
at least we won't have to worry about superconductors for the guns for a while. Because I'm a meter or two in 1 or 2 spots, and it hasn't thinned out yet. Let's see. I have nearly 30 I have like 60
Am
kilos
I
of it already.
hallucinating? What the hell? What the hell is this?
He might be working on the outside on the shipyard frame.
No, I'm trying to get us some damn lights, hangar lights.
Oh, yeah. For the
Everything
shipyard
on.
frame, or
Everything.
oh yeah,
Yes.
no, the hangar lights are I turned the hangar lights off because they, to save power, when we were getting started.
Oh yeah, no, we were very good. I'm like, why is it so
Yeah,
damn dark in here?
we didn't have a lot of uranium at the start, remember?
We had like 25, I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
inhale
but
it that fast.
no, but if it's continually running, it would have ticked down a lot faster than if it wasn't.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. The more you can
Really?
protect, the better, you know?
This is the okay. So our first ship is gonna fit inside of here.
Yep. It's only a few bigger in width and length than the ship, so if we have one or two block on either side, on any side, it should be good.
These.
Yeah, I just realized I've still got the marker for my original respawn pod visible. Yeah, we might consider getting getting a second refinery up, not necessarily a prototype, but a second refinery up for the express purpose of refining ores separately. That way, that way we're not bogged down, but that way we're not bogged down from specific stuff by Stone wanting to take priority.
Excuse me. I need to jump into spectator. What the hell is that?
What are you looking at?
Okay, I saw you off in the distance, and oh my god, it was weird. It looked like a
Screw.
lone. It looked like a lone meteor. What
Which
the?
we don't shouldn't. I was about to say which we shouldn't be getting.
Um. All right, I think.
I like how we didn't even make it. I like how we didn't even make it through our first ship before through our first large grid ship before we started cannibalizing parts of the base.
Wait, what?
You cannibalized part of the entrance to make the assembler. Remember?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, no, yeah. That's one of those. Like this entire row is made out of shit that I just would never have put blocks into.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure they made the tip of that ramp out of those specifically so if vehicles hit them, it wouldn't immediately.
That's true if it wasn't for the fact that this specific grid is inside of a safe zone.
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't mean that things can't go fast and damage others.
All right, so in the process of trying to build us uh
I
recharge.
figured we. Uh, oh, document.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so once Bob's done with that, I'm gonna turn those off.
All right.
So Bob is off. Now, for the action after almost an hour and a half, the actual point of the stream,
Yeah.
which
Hey.
isn't bad, is not bad by comparison.
Yeah. No, we've definitely had worse times. All right. I'm going to.
Fast times at Ridgemont High.
I am just gonna real quick
Ooh.
go in and get an oxygen tank made, just so I can be out there longer.
Yeah, I did. You know, there's connector port right here you can just grab.
Yeah, no, but I'm already inside.
Just realize I need... Let me get those. There we go. I'm so used to having one oxygen bottle on me, or none, and 3 hydrogen bottles on me. I don't need that for this, so...
I had not realized there
Um,
were already so many. I made 2 more.
Yeah, no, I had I got us 10
Yeah.
10 of each, or like 100 of each. I don't know. I was assuming that we were gonna die a couple times and lose them.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just grabbing 2 oxygen and 1 hydrogen, so I have a little more longevity out there. And with so many in storage, I can just go and swap it when I need. Swap them at the connector.
I'm going to turn Bob back on real quick to just realize there's something very important we're missing over here. Actually, no, never mind.
So, I did try to build the connector rear centered, so to speak. You know, if we
Oh yeah, no.
assume this is going to be the rear, I built the connector more towards the back rather than pure full centered. That way we would you know, we wouldn't build it center mass.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've got no complaints about any of that.
All right. So, you said you were thinking maybe try to build the interior first, then build the frame around, build the the equipment around it, so to speak.
Yes, but because this is the smallest one, we don't really need to worry too much about that.
Just
'Cause
a
we just
just
need
a
a
single corridor, really.
yep, we just need a space that can fit the
I think we do want a forward cockpit in this one instead of a rear cockpit. I
yeah.
think we do want a forward cockpit since we were talking about the possible manta ray style shape, wide and flat.
And the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Nice. Do we want to? Yeah. So, what? What? All right. I mean, let's find our corridors. Where's our corridor? Block. Group.
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, all that's built. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I'm looking for the corridor group block. Where is it? I see the door group block, but I don't see the corridor group block, and that is bothering me. I'm just blind, aren't I? Aren't I, Chad? I'm just blind on this one.
I'm not gonna lie, there are more than a few things, in my opinion, that are advantageous of using the console controls. I just click one thing and it's like all of the interiors of that spot. All of this other
Until
thing
you
is in that
start
spot.
bringing in mods, at least.
Yes, that does suck. But I'd say I use a pretty decent hybrid between keyboard controls and console.
All right. Do we want to build an actual bridge on this, or do we want to
I think we
stick
should.
to
I don't think we should.
just a
Not on
control
this
seat
one.
with windows?
Yeah, yeah. I think we might want to. I think we might. Well,
Ooh,
no, I was going to say
we can't
a
use
sealed.
we can't use bridge helms on a small grid anyway.
I didn't know we were using. I thought we were making that as a
Oh,
large
right.
grid.
My brain.
I was going to say for this ship, we might want to do have an actual sealed cockpit that opens up into the sleeping chamber.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. When I was saying bridge helm, I meant like they have that one that actually lets you steer from it. You'll remember. This one. You over here?
Hang on, I'm in the control system right now.
Right. Yeah, now we got this one that lets you actually sit in it. Yeah. I said something funny. I know.
No, nothing to do with that. Just what I gave the location a name.
Oh God.
No, okay, so the only reason is because it was a gold deposit right here.
Yeah,
It's the only
true.
reason I did that. So the only thing with this is because this is going to be out of all the ships we're going to be building, this is going to be the one that's going to get beaten the hell out of the most. So I was thinking if we went with so
I just realized I don't have main materials for placing blocks.
So we have, this is the vanilla. All right, so the nice thing about both of the vanilla cockpit and the industrial cockpit is they both have a back door that you can access them while inside of something. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Now, the benefit is, the only real question is, are we going to have the connector on the bottom or the connector on the top?
Probably bottom because...
Okay.
Yeah, because the ship is still going to be at the top of the... I mean, the cockpit and the quote-unquote bridge area will still be at the top of the ship.
Are you wanting to be able to see... Do you want to be able to fly this thing from first person? Because usually a ship this big, you're not really going to do that. Or is that what you're intending to do?
I want to leave the option for it.
Okay, so there is an idea I have the...
especially early on, when this is the first one we have, we are going to take it out, and we're probably going to tag a miner onto it so we can get between asteroids easier.
So when I was building, whenever I would build something with PvP in mind, what I would do is something like this. So the cockpit is functional, but you have a line of windows that you can actually shoot. You have to shoot through to see. Basically, adding shield to the front, so you'll be able to see through all of this just fine. And you could even add like one of the clear LCDs somewhere like in the middle to give you a reticule in the center.
Well, remember this is going to be primarily AA. We were talking about only one or two like main guns, like a
right. No, I was
like
just
a
saying
pair
like
of assault cannons.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that if you want to be able to fly a ship of this size, like PvP
person
style,
and
in first person, that would be what I was...
Yeah, I think it's going to be primarily third person for sure.
What if... So I think we're about to use a shitload of scaffolding.
Why do you say that?
That way we're not... That way we can bridge out to connect to things and not rely, unless you just want to just use the
well, how about we build
metal blocks?
I was going to say, how about we build a connector onto go ahead and build on our connector. Go ahead and build down a connector, and then once it's built up, we can scaffold off of it until we're ready to build the until we're ready to build everything.
Yep. Lock. Okay, so that's connected now.
Yeah. Now we'll be able to just build. Now we'll be able to scaffold off of that. Actually, I suppose knowing that one of our few stipulations for this was one on either side, top, bottom, left, right.
Yes.
I
I think
suppose
the only
it's
spot
I
we
suppose
wouldn't
it's
have one is the front.
I suppose it's actually appropriate to go ahead and put like 5 conveyors on this.
Let me. Now I know me and you think opposite when it comes to these conveyor tubes. Do you want armored or do you
Oh,
want the regular?
absolutely armored.
Okay.
Absolutely armored. I mean, this is even if it's literally an AA ship. I mean, it's a freaking warship. Yeah. And I was only saying 5 because, well, remember this is wider than 15, so
No. I'm just trying to find trying to figure out where our center is.
6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16. You're actually one over. So no. You're too long.
Oh,
Yeah. Now that's 14, right? That's 14
so
plus
if
another connector right there. That's 15 wide.
yeah. Now, are you wanting to use that connector? Or do we want to use the reinforced ones?
The inset. That's
Yeah.
actually not a bad idea. I just kind of defaulted to grabbing the one that was.
No, I get it. Um,
Do we want the spare port pointing up, forward, back,
I was
down,
thinking up. I
up?
was thinking up because what we could do, we don't have to, but have this as like this could be what we like how we get into the ship from either side,
Yeah,
and we can just come in and look down and immediately access
fair
inventory if
enough. Yeah,
we're like
no,
connected to a
that's
port.
probably smart.
All right, so
Um,
where are we
Energy
with? You said
low.
this is 15 long, or
we're at 15 right now between the
okay,
two.
not counting the connector?
No, that's including the connector.
Okay,
So it's 13 of
so that's the center.
roughly, I believe.
Put that there.
A little bit of reinforcement. I was gonna say, do you want to
No,
bridge
one
3
over.
across right there? I was about to say, if you want to bridge 3 across there, replace that center point with a junction.
Yes, yeah, that's what the next thing I was gonna do. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I just had to refill power.
Yeah, that's the center right there. Okay.
I just realized I got rid of my light armor block. You already put down the junction?
Too.
Alright, yeah, that gives us a center line for our cargo, for
Okay.
materials. Actually, come to think of it, we should be replacing that junction with a cargo.
Well, the only reason I didn't think about doing that was I didn't want.
Space
Well,
efficiency. We don't have a lot of space in this
no,
ship.
no, no, it's not.
I agree with using junctions
This
for.
this one it well, this one isn't going to be going into atmosphere ever, right?
No, you're correct. I agree with using junctions for for stuff like weapons and stuff like that.
Well, no, I was going to say if we're never going into atmosphere, then instead of junctions, we just use cargo containers.
All right, fair enough. Apparently, I grabbed a hydrogen bottle instead, 3 hydrogen bottles instead of an oxygen bottle.
It. Damn, I've already gone through 2 oxygen bottles.
Jeez.
Uh,
All right.
Manual breathing.
All right. So, I think
Was this one going to be an ion or a mix
I
of
think
ion
I
and hydrogen?
think I think we were talking hydrogen primary with ion secondaries.
Kira, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the first ship like the first larger ship you've ever actually collabed with?
I do believe you are correct.
Yes. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is just like the last time. I'm like, no, wait, there wasn't it last time.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
So, how many hydrogen tanks are we wanting to put on this thing?
honestly, I'd say 4 at minimum.
All
Well,
right. Does
no,
that mean
no,
you?
actually,
Does that?
no. Hang on, hang on. If we use the small, we'll need more, but we can hide them in places better. If we use the large ones, we only need a couple of them, but they are going to be the biggest chunk of the
Well,
whole grid.
to be fair, that is part of the reason why we're putting them on the back half. Oh no, actually, we don't want to only put them on the back half. Uh,
Mm-mm.
2 on the back half, but then put 4 small ones, uh,
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
radially, radially along the spine. So, what are we thinking? Put them like right. You know, I God. Every time I go to place something, I'm missing the item. Damn it.
Yeah, I just as damn it, did it
Cool.
again. There we
Yeah,
go.
like have unable to. You're You're. You were right in where I was trying to put the hydrogen.
Well, in before you, what I was gonna do is, what if we zigzagged from the side up? That way, these aren't solely dependent on this one line. There'll be a space between each one, so if this one detonates, it's not going to be close enough to set this one off.
You're wanting to put them a little bit more out and then connect 2 of the line.
Yeah, I
Connect
think
it
just
from
one.
2. Connect 2 ports.
I was gonna say, if we just have them one more, like 3 blocks from each other.
Yeah, give me just a moment. I gotta get my character tools back on my hotbar.
I'm gonna do something real. Right.
Like, are you thinking 1 out from the center line and then also connect them forward?
Yes. Give me a quick second. I'm trying to. Where is that at? There it is. There we go.
What's wrong?
I just had to make a little modification to the base itself. Don't need those. Don't need that many. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. The other thing I was thinking,
Redundancy on connection as well as
well, back here, what if we did this? So I just threw these down to give you a visual. To come out with the so here would be here's the cargo container, and then it comes out 90s up, 90s over. That way, it kind of gives us a little bit of, it lifts them up.
yeah. That works. Let me still want this still want the junction where I put them though, so
Yeah. Is
yeah,
that a chunk?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm putting more junctions into the into it, so we have more versatility on connection.
Oh,
'Cause-
over
yeah,
there. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Because I definitely don't want us to be wholly dependent on one location for fuel.
Right.
God
But yeah, no,
knows.
over here I added one of the recharge stations over here to the wall.
Oh, nice.
That way we don't have to sit in the sit in the passenger seats for too long. Those are more for if we have to go AFK for some reason.
Fair enough.
Is that a panel access on there too? No, it's
Probably.
just that. Okay. No, it's just that.
Alright.
Um,
Do we want these? Do we want the forward connections to be forward then up at the last moment, or do we want to go up and connect?
lay out what you're talking about.
Like currently, I've got curved
goes
conveyors
straight-
right here and straight into them, or do I want it?
Well, if we're gonna,
or do I want it
if we
along
want to,
here?
I say
then
you might
up?
want to you might want to go along this face right here because if
Yeah,
this is
because
going
we
to
were
become
talking about
a
that being a
walkway,
walkway. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. All right.
Ooh. Okay. Hang on. Make that an elbow up. I just thought of something that would actually help us.
Put a connector there.
No, not a connector. Put elbow it up.
Elbow up.
All right.
Is that
Air
is that air vent? Oh yes, that's actually smart.
You know, with my if you back away from this, this almost looks like we're trying to lay out the frame for an A10.
Mhm.
It's just,
Who said we're not?
I mean,
I mean, that's a cent. I mean, this is the warship equivalent of it, but with an added flavor of it shoots down anything. It shoots down any ammo that any missiles that get close to it. You know,
where in the hell? There
it's
it
a
is.
drone.
No,
It's
yeah,
a drone buster combined with an A10.
Yeah.
All right, air vent. You want to put the air vent on the other one?
Yeah.
You putting a little structural down for for protection.
Deform. Yes.
All right. I know you don't like it, but how long are my brain is farting out on how long oxygen tanks are.
Oh, just two of them. Matter of fact, we could probably put them. We could probably put them right here.
I was gonna say move. I was gonna say turn them 90 degrees so I could just put another junction here
Yeah.
to turn off.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, that absolutely.
Yeah, turn it like that. That way
Oh,
that way we could just put another junction there and
isn't?
still be able to pull forward for like weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and then we were talking up here, just putting three of the smaller
I was
tanks
say, let me. Well,
for
hold
hydrogen.
on, because I didn't like. We can go a lot further forward.
Yeah, no, I know, but I figure two in the rear and three towards the front, three closer to midship.
Energy low.
Could do something like. No, I don't have access to that.
How do you
Why do I not have access? No. My recents is a little wonky. No, not that cargo container. Damn it. There we go. Cargo container there. Branch those off.
What are you thinking? Bridge those two with why are you using a curve there? That's not connecting the forward small hydrogen unless you're planning on putting it here.
Yeah, right here.
All right, now we. All right, so this is the one I need to. This is the one I need to replace with the junction right here. Yeah. But to get the two rear ones. All right, now I can just clear out.
I was like, because the front right here has a cargo container that then tees off and snails back, and then it S curves these over to here.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, that's what you did. All right. Well, I mean, there's no reason not to have another junction handy.
No, yeah, no, the junction there is fine because we can actually go. We can then go up. So if we go with where am I? Since we're there, if we go, let's say, can you walk forward one more? That right there. You said the control seat on the connector on the bottom, right?
Yeah, we need a connector on the bottom and the top. So
no. I mean for the. All right, so there we go. So if where you're standing, if this becomes walkway, you can walk up, get in.
Well, I was actually getting ready to start laying down the. Remember, we were talking about it. So I'm less worried about being able to see from that interior cockpit than I am. Remember, we can go up to 30 long. We can go.
No.
Long.
That's this isn't going to be seen because there's no armor anywhere on this.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Remember, we can go up to 30 long, and I think we're what 18, 19 right now.
Yeah, no, I'm still building it forward because.
I suppose we need to get the thrusters on before we start building forward anymore.
That's why I got these here.
Yeah. All right. Where is it?
I would assume you're gonna want the.
I'm grabbing the. Grabbing the hydrogen thruster and the ion thruster, so we can compare the length of the large ones.
I think if we use the small ones to wrap around the hydrogen, the small ions to wrap around the large hydrogen thruster, that might look pretty cool.
Well, I'm trying to figure out which of the thrusters.
They're the same size.
For the ions, yes, but I think one of the hydrogens is a little shorter than the others.
Yeah, the vanilla is the short one. Because the industrial is the I do like the plume that comes out of the sci-fi hydrogen.
The sci-fi is the shortest of those three. Look, float above them.
No, visually yes, but they're both the exact same footprint. They're just 2 blocks tall. No, sorry, 3. Versus this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so the industrial one adds an extra block to its length.
Yeah, but with the shorter overall base, even if it does occupy the full block, it'll visually look better hidden away at the back. And cowling will hide it better than
I mean, so let me repeat what I said. I love the sci-fi hydrogen thruster because the plume that comes off of it is freaking awesome.
It's actually the one I wanted to build with.
Okay.
I was
Let's,
trying, yeah.
let's go with it then.
The fact that it's also visually the shortest of them, even if mechanically it's still the same length as the regular one. That's a bonus.
Do you want to go pizza slice, Dorito? Yeah, pizza slice or Dorito, or do you want to do a peanut shape with this whole thing?
What with
Because
the?
this is the moment we decide that.
Hmm, we're intending to keep it relatively thin overall because of needing,
So we're gonna
because
go with
it's.
pizza slice.
I'm thinking pizza slice. Yeah. If yeah. Which of the ions do we want, though? I suppose if we're going with the sci-fi hydrogen, we might as well go with the sci-fi ion.
Yeah, I do like the sci-fi ion. I use mostly the small ones though.
Weirdly enough, I really like the look of the large warfare more than I do the
Yeah,
small warfare. The large
I know that's
warfare looks like it should be really pushing you compared to the other two.
yes. What am I looking at? That. Are we talking room? Do we want individual crew rooms, or are we wanting to do just?
I'm going to call it bunks along the corridor.
Okay. In that case, do that, and that.
We do have to figure out if we were talking two large ones and accompanied by ion smalls, right? Two large
Yes,
hydrogen. Yeah. All right.
yeah. So like
Where are
right
we?
here,
Where are we
if we
putting
if
the forward large hydrogen, the braking ones? Because
let me
there's no way we're
let
gonna get
me.
enough braking from ion.
I think we'll be able to hide it because if you back up a little bit, if we were to put, ooh, you know what? Were we doing large or small hydrogen stopping thrust?
I think large.
So
Any way we could just put one large underslung hydrogen for hot, for
well, what
paired
if we
with
put a large
ion.
what if we put a large one right here on either side? Because there's more than enough room in front of it that we can hide them and they just won't be sticking out.
Yeah, yeah. Shame to hide the awesome flame though.
Well, then we could use just the vanilla one there. That way, if it's being hidden.
Yeah,
Now,
like that.
hang on.
You're thinking
Fly straight up here where I'm at and look down. Whoa! I almost got killed by a passing Kira.
it would have happened
So
eventually.
if you look down, looking at the center spine as a distance, we have to have what is it like 3 or 4 blocks? Or you have the thing you can actually identify how
Yeah.
far the
Let me
thing
look.
shoots out, right?
I actually cannot until it's completed. Apparently.
Shit. Well, by default, it's going to be 3 or more. So you're going to be clear out here of virtually empty space. So if we back it up a little bit more,
Oh
if we
wait,
back it up,
you mean that? Okay, that
I
I
mean
can do.
damaging itself.
That I can do. Can you see? You might want to look at the stream. See,
Yeah, I see that. That is.
that is all the way to the front of where you got it currently.
Yeah, so we're going to. Wait. Holy shit, it is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
five. That's 5 or 6. Yeah.
We might want to. Okay, then let's do this. back that bastard all the way up to here.
Wrong button. Hey,
Holy.
hey, look, the conveyor junction I put in is worth it.
Yep. Oh, I was gonna say if you
That's
you
ion.
want an
Why
ion,
did I
I
put
was just,
ion there?
well, I did also just put the I just put an elbow right here as well. So if you want to push it forward one, that way we can have a little space between the front and the back. There you go. Now how much? Now show me on your stream how far out that gives us to armor the front.
A lot more than we had before. It's about 6 blocks in length.
Nope, wrong thing. Okay. Oh, shit.
Did you just run out of hydrogen?
Energy
No.
low.
Ran out of energy.
Ooh, fun. Yeah, I'm energy low too.
Okay, yeah, now that gives us a hell of a lot of space to work with. Shit, we could almost use that as a damn battering ram with that much heavy armor in the front.
Yeah, no. I mean, remember, we're also planning on incorporating. We said two assault cannons, fixed assault cannons, but we can always
Yeah, those are only like 2 or 3 long.
yeah, but we can always make it 4 instead. And we've also got to spread out AA across the top and bottom for for defense purposes. These are the screens of the fleet, so
Yep.
also we still have to figure out where we're putting the maneuvering.
Oh, right here. Oh, the horizontals.
Yeah.
Well, we could just, well, the back I have those.
What are you thinking? Banks of 3 off of each of those?
The is that a junction or is that a cargo container? There's a junction.
What are we thinking? Banks of 3 off of each of these
Hold on. We need this one. Can you think of any reason you would want to physically walk to the back half of the ship from the inside? Like walking
No.
between the thrusters and the, okay.
No, not when we're not in a ship that's literally intended to be two cozy compadres, at most.
Alright, so if you join me over here, close your eyes and envision walking through every corridor. So you got your,
Suppose it would help if I landed on top of the connector.
so right here's the first bed. Go this way to go up into there. Another bed, and then you have your air vents right here.
What are we looking at? Corridor here. Are we? All right. Yeah, it should work.
In this section here, I'm actually going to go ahead and do.
My only concern is this being this high means it might be a little more exposed than the rest of it.
Well, You say that, but stand right here. Okay. Now you see that? You see how high the cockpit is right now. Now look at the thrust. Now look at the rear pods on the thrusters. Those
Fair
those
enough.
still
Fair
those
enough.
still have to get a thruster added to them as well. So
Fair enough.
that's going to be pretty. That's going to be pretty damn pushed in there.
Yeah.
Now, question: do you want to, at this point, turn Bob on?
Let's get the rest of the thrusters placed first.
Okay. Get. However, I'm not entirely disagreeing with what you said about.
I mean, there's no
armor.
reason for it to be that high up. If we're
No, not that. The putting heavy armor right here. There we go.
I suppose actually the smart thing to do here would be to actually complete the cockpit and see if you can get in it with this configuration.
Oh, I know you can. I know you can.
I like how the only thing I can't withdraw is bulletproof glass.
100% confidence with this, because you're standing right here. Do you want to have a gravity generator on there or no?
No.
Okay. No, just
we do have to figure out where we're gonna put all the gyros, of course.
Well, the beautiful thing is we've got at least four gyro spots right here.
Well, not right here.
Why not right here?
We need to be able to close this up to keep Atmo. One here is fine, but not here because we need to be able to close that up to Atmo. We've got air vents. We need to make sure the corridor to the cockpit is pressurized. Unless you want to replace this with a door.
No. I got some shenanigans in mind now. Where are you at? There's a set of blocks we could easily. Yes. Get rid of you. We're gonna have you turned like this.
What do you think? Oh, Willis. How is that gonna work?
You'll see.
And how hard to... And the bigger question is, I've never used Willis ducts.
It's just like it's literally just like a thing.
I need to see how these are going to work because I've never used Willis ducts before.
Now, I will admit, the only thing that's going to be an oh shit situation is when you're in the we're just drifting and nobody's piloting the ship. And you have to quickly run in and get in the cockpit. That's the only time it's going to be an oh shit. But if you're already in there, it's not that big a deal. I think I have this.
The Willis ducts are built so you can try to get in.
I used the wrong one. There we go.
You built them on their side.
Yep, have to.
Do you have to crouch to get in them?
Kind of. Because that's why I asked, like, if we're not using gravity, we're going to be in jetpack anyways, and we can reorient ourselves however.
Fair enough.
Now, this did just give me an idea, but I don't think it'll work, because... I wish there was a hatch you could make. Got a T, I need a corner. There you go.
I mean, yeah, I can access it and get out just fine now.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to get up there. Up there, you just run
Yeah,
in
you just
and
have to get in the first one and then look up,
yep,
basically.
and then boom. Yay for interior block design. It lets us do some stupid shit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can have just a grate, or you can have a panel cover.
So what are we thinking? Just small grid for horizontal and vertical movement.
That's gonna be a lot of small
Not
grid.
small grid, not small grid, small thrusters. Mix of
Yeah,
hydrogen and ion. The
yeah.
ion's not on conveyor, the hydrogen's on conveyor, of course. I don't know why I had to say that, but for some reason I did.
All right, so that's 8. That gives us 8 gyros in the center of this thing. We can put a few more right in here, behind the catwalks in this open space right here. Do you already have any locations for batteries placed?
No.
Okay,
need
putting
those.
batteries in here. Throw a couple batteries right there. Oh, no. 'Cause that's... Yeah, that needs to come up for a top-mounted AA. But...
Is that looking appropriate for our for the thruster packs? For the hydrogen thruster packs? With the way you've got an extension off of each one, I really don't have much of a
No.
option
I'm
for it.
actually... I'm actually very happy with how that looks. And then we could even put... Because these have another port on the side right here. We could actually come out and mirror it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I am using just straight junctions because on that,
That's fine.
just out of I'd have to on the middle either way because I need 4 connection points. So it's easier to just keep to the and I am using the sci-fi,
Yeah.
the sci-fi to keep it consistent.
Now, here's a thought I had for the ion thrusters for the back, which kind of actually helps more when you think about what we just did with that.
You want to leave the ions deep in?
Yeah, because they're not super powerful, and it's more or less just as a backup, while at the same time being an alleviation for the main.
Yeah, reduce the hydrogen load while still while not
Energy
murdering the
low.
batteries. I like how we're basically both like, oh, power time.
Yeah, I just got the notification
Yeah,
for it.
I
I'm like,
did too. Yeah,
I also just realized that I had, let's not forget to grind away those, examples we got on the side there. We don't want Bob building that shit.
yeah. Well, we're not. Well, yeah. True. Let me just go ahead and grab those.
Door. Nope.
The nice thing about
Actually,
the
finally-
small ions for for the non forward or rear thrust is we'll be able to just kind of pepper them around everywhere. They can
Yeah.
kind of be tucked in the armor in little slits instead of having to be put in banks. All right. Let me just figure out where my ports are. Okay, there's my port.
all fun and games. Do you miss your port?
Yeah, especially when we're talking about the thruster packs.
I'm gonna do something.
Last thing I want to do.
Just
Last thing I want to do is get
because
Bob to build
I'm gonna do
the,
something just because it would be funny.
Is this going to raise my blood pressure in any way?
Nope. If anything, it should actually decrease it.
Oh, really?
You'll understand why I say that in a second. All right. If you come over here and act like we're gonna walk into the ship. All right, so this is all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
What is it? Oh, yeah. That actually that makes more that actually makes more sense than you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if there is two people on this ship, you can't control a gun turret
yeah.
from the bed, but you can control it from the toilet.
That's still the most disturbing thing I think they ever did in this game.
What do we have on here?
You can control the shitter from you can control the ship from the shitter.
All right, I've got 9 batteries on this ship right now. Do you think that is enough? I mean, I can squeeze more in. It's just... It is predominantly hydrogen powered.
Yes, it is predominantly hydrogen.
We're not running any. What?
We do need one disconnected storage unit of some kind, like a locker or something.
Yeah, there's that one that they gave us in the last update.
Yeah, but we need something that's not connected to the main storage system, specifically for storing enough materials for 2 solar panels. So if one of these ever runs out of hydrogen and the power runs low, and an engineer manning it can build 2 solar panels to recharge the batteries. To at least get a hope of movement out of it. It's literally a case of, as soon as we don't plan for that, that's going to be the failure point for us.
I'm already sold. What are you standing on, though?
Ooh,
you're standing on a battery. That's fine. That'll be fine. You right.
Yeah, I'm just building the forward hydrogen thruster packs right now for maneuvering.
Now, I did paint the emergency thing red. That way we know its purpose.
Looks to me. You know what? I just realized we did not sync up our colors or anything before doing this.
I mean, mine's all gray.
Yeah, I was using whatever the default was.
It should be fine then.
Yeah. All right.
So,
what's wrong?
So the blocks you have here, what if instead of building up like you did, we do this?
I mean, I'm fine with putting them lower.
No.
Oh, instead of the side ones on the...
No. Leave the side ones. The side ones are fine. Oh, shit. There's a point to this. But...
What do you want, to put another set of junctions on it, on the inside of it to point up?
Hang on. Can you look at the large thruster here? I need to take care of this before we go any further. I need to be able to see where that thing is. Yeah.
All right, give me a sec. Just gotta...
I believe it was like clear the fuck out here.
Here, let me get here and be... Get
Oh
the
shit,
best
I'm fine. I
aim.
had a steel plates. Is that touching it?
I'm currently not touching it.
By how far? It space
Looks
kind of
like a
important.
block.
Uh,
Oh, in front of it? I can't see that far out. Oh, 2 blocks, 2.5.
so we'll just add 1 block back. So
I just added the
I'm
tire thruster to trying to figure out
I
your
am
distance.
Yep, I am perfectly fine with that. That works great because I can then. I need this line right here to connect.
Oh, are you planning on putting the? Oh, that's heavy armor. All right.
Do. I think we've got enough cargo containers on this ship built into it as it is.
Yeah,
Is it just
I'd honestly only be concerned about one towards the forward, possible with a sorter leading to it specifically for the assault cannon ammo. That way, it's localized towards the front of the ship, where the cannons will be.
right?
And that's more of a if they get if it gets blown and that's more of a
How many
sen-
assault cannons were you wanting?
I
Or
think with the
artillery,
mm, I think
or
we I think we said assault. Um, I think we want. I
is
think.
is there a fixed assault for the
I think.
large grid?
Now I feel like I need to look.
No, it's only artillery.
Yeah, no. Unless we want to go railgun, it's artillery.
No, not on this one.
No,
Because
this.
we had a specific thought for the railgun.
Yeah, so this is artillery then. Which is
we?
honestly better because that means we've got 2,000 range on it.
Well, I mean, artillery and railgun are the same range.
Yeah, but that means we've got 2,000 on our fixed emplacement. We've got 2,000 range, whereas with the with the assault cannon, we'd only have like 800.
Right.
Yeah. So now the other thing we have to decide is what Gatling turret are we using? Are we using the regular one or the Type 2?
I'm using Type 2. They're a much lower profile.
Yeah, and they look better. They don't feel like a stick sticking out. They feel like an actual, sea whiz.
I'll add that.
So what are you wanting to do then for the up thrust? For the
I'm
up and down.
I'm working on that. That's what's going right here.
Oh, right here where I am.
Watch out.
Actually, come to think of it, seeing as how we have to build
Basically, this is
seeing
what
as how
I'm
we
almost
seeing as how we
envisioning.
have
This
to
is going to
build
be like a lawn dart.
seeing as how we also have to build the AA on the top and bottom. Do we want to convert this to a T and run a line forward parallel for putting turrets on?
Maybe not yet. Let me get the bulkhead. Let me finish the bulkhead.
Are you also putting the down over? You're putting the down over there too. All right, then I will put side on this.
Is that's 2, 3.
Ooh, have we?
What are you? You're the armor. That's you. What's up?
Energy low.
I just remembered we have a max height of 15.
I think we'll be all right in that regard.
I'm pretty sure we will too, but I figured let's put a measuring stick up just to be sure. That's 7 above and below the median for the
That's. I think we're pretty solid on that.
yeah, I only brought it up was because we were right on the edge over here for the thrusters.
Yeah.
Which I suppose we can eliminate that middle one if we're putting the upper and lower to side over here, can't we? You know, that'll let us tuck into ions a little tighter.
I kind of want to turn Bob on right now just to get everything built to visually see it because there's just so much wiring going on right now, and
Yeah.
this isn't going to be completed. Before we do turn Bob on, let's have him do
You know what? I'm thinking we need to I need to take the miner out to one of the asteroids near us, see if I can find ice.
fly mode. That
Cause
okay.
unless you'd like to do that for a little bit, and I can just try to babysit Bob for a little while. Let me get one thing of iron before you go.
I'm
One thing of
fixing
stone before you go.
I'm fixing Bob's priority list right now, so I'm setting conveyors and power blocks first.
Yeah. Let me go for a stone run before we kick
Containers,
Bob into
scramble,
gear, so we have
projector.
some. Yeah, let me
I just realized, how long are you wanting to stream today?
I mean, we're already at 2.5, and we're making good progress. I'm willing to go for a little longer.
Yeah, if we can go for about another 30 minutes, actually got some stuff I got to take care of.
All right, that's fine with me.
So, all right, Bob is going to build conveyors, power blocks, and cargo containers first, and then all of his nonsense and all that.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget to add connectors to that. I know we have one of them built, but the one on the other side's not, and we still don't have one for top and bottom.
I think that's because I've got there isn't a block for connector. I think connector is part of conveyor.
Okay. All right.
So we're gonna turn Bob on.
Oh, you couldn't have let me get the stone in the system first.
Oh, because there's so much in there already.
Yeah, I was trying to get it. You know, I know as soon as it starts all that iron plate up, it's gonna be stupid. So.
Well, that's why I've got doing the important stuff first.
Yeah, that's why I went out for a mining trip.
Tanks?
The tanks probably are considered part of conveyors.
Conveyor.
Which again is part of the reason why I said, yeah, I need to go get some stuff. Because those are going to take a lot.
Alright, seeing as how much space we have, I'm going to bury a couple more gyros into all this.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if we're building a lot of the skin out of heavy. Definitely a few more gyros than
do that one there. That one.
Definitely a few more gyros than you were originally planning. I'd rather have it more nimble than expected.
Well, no, I'm just saying because of
Oh, we still have.
they're
Oh,
they're
dude, you got any elbows in there? You got a few elbows in there in the in the in your conveyor system.
yeah.
Replace them with reactors. Things pass through them still.
Um,
We need You need a conveyor connection for it already, and regular vanilla
no. I'm
conveyors
not. I'm
have
not
are an
questioning
elbow
that. I'm
already.
no. The only places I use the elbows are very close to the outer edge of the ship, and I
Hmm.
don't want to have a
No,
reactor that close.
I think you used them for the
Oh yeah. I use
hydrogen
them for the
too.
oxygen. Yep.
For the hyd
Yep.
Which, by the way, we don't we do yeah, we do do still have the oxygen tanks, right? We didn't lose those.
Yeah, the oxygen tanks are in there.
Yeah. Yeah, found them. Yeah, having the reactors in there like that'll say will space save. You know,
Yep.
that way we don't have to go out of our way to extra conveyors in weird places just to put a reactor.
Yep. So how do you like my bulkhead?
One sec.
Now, I didn't want to go too much further with this, and when it comes to grinding away the light armor or the heavy armor, if we need to re-greeble or relay something out, either we'll turn Bob off or we'll paint it white to have him designated to grind it away.
Fair enough. Um, we need a big ass light right in between them.
Can't. That's where the camera's got to go.
Oh, right. Yeah, we do need a gun cam on that. I know we're aiming on making it. Uh, Actually, it needs to go. What the camera needs to be one further forward if we're gonna shroud those. If we're gonna shroud those to not make it a flat
Windows.
brick on the front.
Windows.
Mm.
So usually what I go
I mean, it's a
here.
gun cam instead of
Hold on. Put one here.
I don't think you can put windows there with a camera on it already.
Yep. You can.
No, because they'll be floating.
Hold on.
Because there are no connection points on on the barrels.
I've literally done this a few times. How did I do that? Oh, I know what I do different. Uh,
Hmm. Why not just use corridor instead of the X intersection there? You give it a barrel look.
I have any of those? Yes, I do.
And you're building out a heavy right there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just setting up my toolbar for the
Just scoot over a little bit.
1 sec. I'm in G menu. Feel like I'm missing one. There it is. Nope. Light armor transition base. There's heavy transition base. Hmm. I was gonna say, wouldn't it be better to maintain the thickness through here? No. You're right. So now we can do.
I did not just do that. There.
Nope. Wait, no, never mind. We are actually
What's up?
we're at distance limit. I think we're at length limit.
I mean, yeah,
remember I built this to like 32, so 32,
yeah, we
33, so.
should be like right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the next size up is starting at 32. I think the next size up is a couple blocks longer at minimum.
Next size up is minimum 30, max 35.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a missile frigate, and this is just supposed to be the light corvette.
Well,
AA
this
focus.
is supposed to be more streamlined. The missile frigate, honestly, it could get away with looking like a damn oil shipping container.
Yeah.
It's meant to be a little bit more oomph.
I am a little concerned about how we're going to how sleek we're going to be able to make this at the.
Well, that's why I have the that's why I've got these guys back here, just as a flat base.
We might have to convert these corners into heavy angles.
Well, that corner might also be getting removed altogether.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, that's just a plate.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably.
I just heard a thruster turn on. Ooh, really? You're all built? No? What are you missing? Fucking small steel tubes.
Hey, I said those were probably going to be the one that fucked us, so didn't I?
Yeah, where's...
Do I need to go for another mining run?
That might be a bit excessive.
How's our resources? Do we need another run or not? Oh, it looks. We
Probably,
have,
but
yeah,
we are definitely going to be needing to get
we've
some.
already, we've got 12.9K iron at the moment.
Okay.
So I think we can get by
I
for a
think
little
we're
longer.
okay. I was
Yeah.
about to say, ooh, that's not like wait, 12K. Good God.
I think the bottleneck is definitely the
I
assembler at this point.
I set our assembler up to build like 500 small steel tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seemed to fix a few things. But yeah, I
All
mean,
right.
we've got had 9 at one point. What do we have now?
All right. Yeah, Ghost. Looks like you got a whole block and a half of extra space between that bulkhead and the end of the thruster cone.
Yes, I wanted to keep that just in case we
Yeah.
needed to
I'm
squeeze something else in or
I'm
do a
saying I'm
legendary one.
saying the outer edge of your bulkhead, we can probably angle it back.
Okay.
We could probably curve the outside of it a little, to bring it in on the outside to help sleeken up the ship some. Depending
Yeah.
on where we're putting our AA guns, because we still haven't placed any of our AA yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, the AA has to go on the outside of the
Yeah,
skin, and the
yeah,
outer
but
skin
we need to
currently is
figure out
only here.
where we're gonna punch them through, you know, or at least run lines parallel to where we're gonna punch them through. Didn't we say we were gonna knock those out, the outermost thrusters on the forward branches out? Because that would, because we've got, well, no, we've got 12, so that actually,
I
so
mean, mobility,
yeah, but we've still got ions to add.
right? But the ions can be we can squeeze them in.
Yeah,
And hell,
yeah.
we could actually. Ooh, what? That's not a bad idea.
I
Hang on.
mean, 12 on each side is the equivalent of a large on each side.
I mean, something like that. It's just a dead space, anyways.
Yeah.
And kind of the other reason I was wanting to get the conveyors lines down is come look underneath. We've got a shitload of options when it comes to
For center line, but
punching through.
what about along the edge?
Well, remember these are these junctions.
Yeah, yeah. That'll work for the bottom. That'll work for the. Ooh. Actually, we need more lift thrust. Look, we've only got
Yes.
6 smalls
Oh
down.
yeah. Oh yeah. No, we.
Uh,
Oh no. Is it
hey,
6?
yeah.
Because what about the 6 in the front? We've got 12.
Oh, right, you put those up there. I was gonna say, do we want just put a large right here in the center, on the bottom? Nah, that doesn't make sense.
No, that doesn't make sense. But if we did, where am I? Oh,
Actually, it kind of makes sense to bridge the two sets of lower, sticking out with conveyors, doesn't it?
oh, hold on. We do this. So then we do this. Or do I? No.
Yeah, I was going just junctions, because that meant if we had to feed off, we didn't have to unbuild things to fit it in, you know? Oh. That would actually let us lower the flatten the bottom of the ship more, because we could get rid of the no, we can't get
Oh no, we don't need to do anything with those.
that does hump the bottom of the ship weirdly. It's going to be hard to armor up unless we want to just make it a big hump down there. Plus, we still have to stick a connector through unless you built one already.
Oh, but we have a cargo container in the middle.
Oh, yeah. We did say we would kind of wanted to stick those towards the back.
The only place I think we don't need a cargo container is possibly on the very top.
What is the
and the
air?
front.
What is the vent like? What is the thruster cone for this like?
Well, if we
Looks like it's
we've got a couple
3
options
blocks
with
long.
that.
Looks like it's 3 blocks long, so take that. So we got to take that into account when we're building
Hold
armor.
on. We can do this with this. That then gives us that option. So this isn't really going to have much of an impact, but it still connects the left and right sides.
I mean,
or we could just do straight 45.
I mean, there's no reason. You know what? Since we are putting AA on these, which, by the way, let me grab that and see how much space that takes up.
3x3.
Yeah, that limits how many we can put up here.
Yes, but modded weapons will be coming eventually.
Yes, but we
So
need to.
we have to build it
account
with
for-
we have to build it with it vanilla in mind. So this would be one on each of these.
Yeah.
That's actually part of the other reason why I liked your idea of having the 3.
On the downside, where are we putting more of them on the bottom?
Like right here.
No, AA, of the AA.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Right there.
that's gonna overlap. That's gonna overlap turret. I mean, not turret. That's gonna overlap thruster.
The building footprint will, but the collision thing is just that one block.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Then,
Actually, no. To be fair, you need to put another one below it. Another one out.
Yeah,
so
lift.
we can
Yeah,
put a layer
yeah,
armor. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, lift it up.
I ain't do that with the other ones too, don't I?
No, no, because that armor's here. It's okay if those are gonna have that on there because we can do this. Where's that gonna type? What do you think about this then?
Didn't we say we weren't going to do any self repair on these?
No mods.
Fair.
If this ship's sole purpose is being able to bring a crap ton of these in for AA support, we want these to be alive for as long as possible.
Fair enough. Wait, what is that one connecting to? Did you put a block junction?
Right here.
No, no, no. No, it's... Oh, I see what you did there. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
you
do
can
that
have
on
it
the...
come from the back. Or
Yeah, I was about to say, you can do that on the other side, too. Yeah, we don't have any ice at the moment, so these are literally, legitimately just dead weight ships right now. We
we'll just
can't.
have
We won't be able to
ion.
move that. We won't be able to
Ion.
move that outside of slow-mo ions. So,
Yeah, it's true.
I am gonna. I'm gonna see if I can go check out one of those nearby asteroids for some ice.
Well, that or we know for a fact where we can get ice from.
Yeah, yeah. But that would also mean that we build a hydrogen.
Nah, we just build an ion and an atmospheric one because atmospherics work on.
Electricity.
Actually, no, ions work on Pertam as well, or on they work on Omicron.
Yeah, it is only.
Well, no, I'm
Actually,
saying I agree. Build a hydrogen, but build a hydrogen ion hybrid. That way, you can fly ion down there, get filled up, have a bunch of ice on you, be making your own fuel, use hydrogen to come back,
wait,
and then
wait.
offload. I think it's like point.
Are we outside of Europa right now, or is that
Yeah,
Pertam?
that's Europa, right? Look over and turn around.
Yeah, Big Red.
No,
Where's Europa?
look down.
Okay, Europa's 25% gravity, right?
25 or 30, something like that.
It's
Yeah, it's low.
0.25. The reason ions aren't viable on Earth-like is because they don't produce enough thrust to the gravity.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. But I'm
Can-
saying just to get there and land and move around on or on
We should have enough forward, back, and side to side. You want to drop me like 3 or 4 more lift ions on this, and I'll go take it down to Pertam for some hydrogen. Not a lot of hydrogen, but yeah. Let me go float over into Bob's.
What do you mean not a lot?
I said
That thing holds 50K.
yeah. I'm not a lot because too much, and I won't be able to get out of
Oh,
off of
yeah.
Europa with it. Is there another Bob on the inside right now, or are
mean,
both
if
of them
you
currently dedicated?
Oh no, yeah, no. If you go in there, Bob can do that.
All right. Yeah, I couldn't remember whether you.
I mean, there's a Bob in the back that's not helping out with the ship. But...
Yep, and it just kicked in as soon as I started nosing in.
All right. I'm gonna have to jump off here. Hell are the rooms at? I don't know where I'm at. I found the bathroom.
Good job. You know what?
I know there's.
Yeah.
There has to be beds in here.
In there, actually, probably not, but there's a med bay, so wouldn't be hard to put down cryos. All right, yeah, I'm gonna end out the stream after I take a trip down to Europa. I'm gonna as soon as those ions are built, I'm gonna disconnect and blueprint it just to be safe in case we have to rebuild it.
Yep.
We are missing something. Thruster components.
Yeah, I only had it queue up 100 of those. What are we missing on here?
Yeah, I'm queuing some up right now. Ooh, we might not have enough gold
I
and
need some
platinum.
steel tubes. I needed some steel tubes, so I ripped apart a I ripped apart a flight of stairs. All right.
Yeah, we might be short on gold and platinum at the moment.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go get another load of stone before I go planetary. Go extra
Yeah, there is,
planetary.
for the most part, just trying to get into the whole like, hey, we're trying to just build this, but we need to give ourselves some stuff. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we do need to find platinum.
I mean, I'd love to find and have platinum, but with the gravel sifter, we at least get a trickle from stone.
Yes. But all right, Kira, it was a pleasure. Thank
It
you for
was,
having me. Chat,
yep,
have a good one, guys.
yep. And I will, I'm not gonna be far off myself. Don't worry.
Yep. All right. Have a good one, buddy.
Peace. I forgot I'm basically pushing a wheelbarrow here. All right, we should get the once those thrusters are built, I'll be a lot happier because that'll give us some more lift for the attempt at going down to Europa. One more, come on. All right, trying to lay as much power build up as possible. All right, here we go. We're gonna call it the Ion to Europa. All right. Let's see if we can do this. We have 12 for lift, so we have the equivalent of a large ion for lift. I'm only gonna get to like 25% full on ice before I have not. I'm going I'll have to look around for hangar force fields. We're trying to run this. We're trying. Livian. I don't know if you were here earlier, but this world is essentially for us to try to build an entire fleet classification. You know, straight from the smallest large grid ship up to dreadnoughts capable of wrecking everybody's shit. What we've got being built right now is actually our light corvette. But I'll have to check it out. But we're gonna try to get we're gonna try to get ice off of Europa with just ions, and then because that warship we've got is gonna be a hydrogen hog, and we haven't found any space-based ice yet. Haven't really looked, but that's. I feel like I might be on a one-way trip here. Oh. Yeah, we're hoping that we're trying for that one nice one batch of ice to finish out the day. We're actually trying to build the ships completely vanilla so that but leave enough ports available that we can add modded weapons pretty easily. Cool. It looks like we've got enough lift at least. not. Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not enough thrust. Uh, I had hopes for it too. Oh, I don't have anything to build on. Oh. All right. Well, suppose this means we're going to be ending right here, and the next time we come to this world, it's going to be a case of and Ghost get down here quick enough. All right. Well, I will see you guys next time. Because we just so it was not enough thrust. It was not enough thrust, Ghost. So I'm going to need the next time you're on, I am going to need you to throw together a little hydrogen shoot and scoot and bring down enough stuff for a few atmos to get me out of to get me into orbit. Also enough stuff to fix 2 batteries. It was close though. Yeah, no, it 0.25 gravity. We were hoping the gravity would be weak enough that we would be able to survive, be able to manage. We were wrong. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Catch you later. Peace. God, I can't believe I thought I was that. Yeah, I can't believe I thought that would work.